Hello, dear investors. The site is in touch with you, Guru.Markets. Thank you very much for helping our project. Links can be found in the description of this video. Dear viewer, we kindly ask you to give this video your like in advance. Your thumbs up is required to spread the channel Guru.Markets. Now let's compare the main indicators of the company Welltower Inc, ticker WELL. This review was made using information as of July 30th, 2024. According to classification Guru.Markets organization, Welltower Inc belongs to the subcategory Care. 24 companies take part in the assessment, which is quite representative. Let's start with the summary data for the corporation. A little further, we will consider each indicator in more detail. If necessary, you can put it on stop. We suggest studying all the indicators of the organization in question more carefully. Access to the table with the classification of tickers is absolutely free. Please share the link to the review with your friends. Thank you very much for your repost and other help. All this is extremely helpful in my work. Market capitalization of the company Welltower Inc valued at $66.76 billion. And the market capitalization of the subcategory is $249 billion. Welltower Inc accounts for a share of 26.803% and is one of the leaders in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $27.86 billion. And the balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory is $92 billion. Welltower Inc constitutes a share of 30.245%. By comparing the occupied shares of stock exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we can see the following. Share Welltower Inc in the subcategory in case of stock market capitalization assessment is 26.803%. The balance sheet capitalization is 30.245%. This is a 13% increase in market capitalization share. Assessment of the company's share of market and book value in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Total company assessment Welltower Inc will be presented at the end of the video. Please look at the progress of the analysis in full. The analyzed company's debts amount to $14.767 billion. Financial liabilities to book capitalization account for 53% of the company's capital. Rating based on the level of the company's debt obligations. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's stock price to earnings ratio is 163.5. With a subcategory average of 31.6, this is 81% higher than the subcategory average. An assessment of the company's market price to its profit in comparison with the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $370 million. Forward earnings for the coming 12 months are tentatively expected to be $597 million. And this is 61.4% more than now. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The company's price-to-sales ratio is 9.6. The average in the subcategory is 1.2, and this is 700% higher than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's market value to its revenue in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $6,930 million. Forward revenue for the coming 12 months is tentatively expected to be $11,190 million. This is 61% more than now. Assessment of the estimated future sales volumes in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. If you are interested in this analytics, please subscribe to our analytics and click on the bell. For you, because it is free, you will greatly help the spread of this channel. Thank you for your all-important subscription. The sales margin is 5.3%, with an average for the subcategory of 3.8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 1.6%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 0.154%. This is 17,305% less than the share of market capitalization. And this fact shows the imbalance of the company's current market value, Welltower Inc, rather towards revaluation. The amount of capital for each employee of the company is $125,249,000. Whereas for the subcategory $717,000. The difference between the average for the subcategory and the organization's indicators is 17,368.5%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per employee is $693.6 thousand. Average for the subcategory, $22.7 thousand. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 2,958%. Estimation of profit per individual employee of the company in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The share of revenue for each employee of the organization is $13,000 and $6,000. By subcategory, $603,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 2,057%. Estimation of revenue per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The volume of short transactions was 1.8%, with an average for the subcategory of 2.8%. This is the valuation of a short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 72% for the company Welltower Inc. Whereas in the subcategory the RSI level 14 is approximately 65%. On average, shares of the subcategory are quoted lower than the company's Welltower Inc. Comparing the dynamics of a company's share price, Welltower Inc. and subcategory shares. We see that over the past 12 months, the company's shares Welltower Inc. showed a change of 37.5%. Against the price dynamics for the subcategory 30.9%. This doesn't say anything unambiguously, but you need to keep this fact in mind. Overall result, 1.5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 1 point. If you look very broadly within the entire market in total. Note that the average score for the entire stock market in aggregate is 0.3 points. against a score of 1.5 points for the company Welltower Inc. Let's go to the order table. It is available to everyone. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all decisions made by the information and reference evaluation system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free and open, link in pinned comment. Based on stock analysis Welltower Inc. Stock valuation reference system Guru.Markets, a decision is made. Do not open an order because Welltower Inc. overvalued subcategory company. Thank you very much to everyone for watching this video and for using the information system Guru.Markets. You really are the coolest audience.